Welcome to Quick Charge. It's November 6th, 2024, and I'm your host, Joe Boris. If you're an American, you probably already know that we had a big election last night. And almost fittingly, Tesla's Model S Plaid has just become the world's quickest police patrol car. Unplugged Performance has unveiled its upfit Tesla Model S Plaid police patrol car at SEMA, becoming the world's quickest accelerating police car. Built on the Tesla Model S Plaid platform, the upfit Plaid Pursuit brings a host of modifications and advanced technologies aimed at enhancing high-speed pursuits and traffic patrol operations. The vehicle will be delivered to the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department Motorsports Community Outreach Program, underscoring a pivotal shift towards electric vehicles in public service roles. The upfit Plaid Pursuit model incorporates a proprietary electrical wiring harness designed specifically for upfit Tesla vehicles, allowing for the integration of custom forward and rear-facing warning lights into the front and rear glass. And while we're on the topic of Tesla and police, I definitely want everybody to be aware that I, for one, welcome our new insect overlords. I'd like to remind them that as a trusted media personality, I can be helpful in rounding up others to toil in their underground sugar caves. And those underground sugar caves might be nicer than most. That's according to a new human rights diligence study done by Amnesty International, which recognizes Tesla and Mercedes-Benz for their diligent efforts in human rights. There have been concerns about the rise in electric vehicle adoption leading to human rights violation issues, especially due to the increased need for some of the metals related to battery production, which are sometimes mined in difficult, harsh conditions. The bulk of these concerns revolve around cobalt mining in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Amnesty International has been one of the main organizations bringing attention to this issue. In 2016, we reported on their original report highlighting the issue. The organization has now released a new updated report about the situation, noting that there have been significant improvements since their last report. Quote, there have been some undoubted progress across the sector since 2017, when Amnesty International last assessed the human rights due diligence policies and practices of several EV makers on their metal supply chains. 7 years later, many EV makers have taken positive steps to acknowledge their human rights responsibilities and align corporate policies and practices with international human rights standards. Some conducted risk assessment of specific battery supply chain minerals, met with affected communities, and participated in initiatives with civil society organizations to develop shared frameworks and expectations of conduct for the industry. Amnesty International recognized Mercedes-Benz and Tesla as doing the best of all the automakers evaluated, but they still fall short of the adequate demonstration of human rights diligence. But they are way better than laggards like BYD and Mitsubishi, according to the report. Clearly, there's still a lot of work to do, and we recently reported on a new battery passport plan to track battery materials and components from mine to car. Now, while EV manufacturers certainly do buy the lion's share of lithium products, they are certainly not the only use cases for advanced lithium-ion batteries. And today's episode is sponsored by Bluetti, another leading provider of sustainable energy solutions and specializes in portable power stations, solar generators, and energy storage systems. As a provider of dependable and portable energy solutions, Bluetti has become an industry leader with a presence in over 100 countries that is trusted by millions of customers worldwide. The Bluetti portfolio of clean, portable energy solutions continues to grow, offering its customers viable options for all uses and budgets. These solutions offer dependable power with plenty of plugs to connect devices, a portfolio that includes the AC70, AC180, AC200L, and Bluetti's latest high-tech product, the hands-free line of all-in-one backpack portable power stations. From now through November 11th, save up to 50% on Bluetti products, including its exclusive Black Friday pre-sale event. The sale includes over $1,000 off AC300 and B300 combos, $1,200 off the AC200L combo, and more than $200 off the new hands-free 2 backpack. You can explore all of these early bird sales at BluettiPower.com or click the link below in our YouTube comments. We'll also have a link to that in the show notes. And as we move on, we like to close out these shows talking about sustainability, talking about the grid, talking about energy, and we should definitely bring up this statistic, especially in light of the results of last night's election, in which President Trump handily defeated the Democratic opponent. Now, I may not be happy about that. Other people you know in your life may not be happy about that. But this is democracy. This is ultimately the process that we trust. So we have to kind of just go with it, right? And the good news is that 78% of Trump voters do support Biden's clean energy incentives. So if you're like me and one of your primary motivators for voting the way you do is energy policy and sustainability policy, This is good news for you. Support for Biden's federal clean energy incentives cuts across party lines. 78% of the people who voted for Trump in 2020 say they support them. Quote, every American wants lower energy prices and greater energy security. I think that's totally fair. And that's precisely what federal clean energy policies are delivering. That's according to SEIA President and CEO Abigail Ross Hopper. Politicians may talk and bluster as the election approaches. We already had it. But the polling is clear, and a savvy lawmaker will not undermine the billions of dollars in clean energy investments that are flowing into their states and districts. A strong belief in the benefits of solar and energy storage drives voter support, with 75% of respondents agreeing that solar benefits the U.S. economy. 71% affirm that pairing solar with storage enhances grid reliability, and 74% agree that more solar use will save American families money. More than half of the people surveyed are thinking about getting rooftop solar, and new data from the U.S. Treasury Department shows that in 2023, over 750,000 households claimed residential solar rooftop credits, with nearly 50,000 claimed tax credits for home battery storage. States like Nevada and Arizona are seeing some of the highest rates of rooftop solar adoption thanks to the IRA. What's more, 2.3 million households claimed energy efficient home improvement tax credits, such as for heat pumps, nearly 268,000, and home insulation, about 700,000. And as if to underscore the importance and the value that solar is going to have, regardless of who's going to be in power for the next 4 years, Tesla plans a mini Oasis supercharger with solar and batteries near its giant projects. Tesla appears to be doubling down on its new Oasis supercharger station concept, which consists of larger stations powered by solar and a microgrid battery system. CEO Elon Musk has been saying that the goal of the supercharger network is to be powered by solar and batteries and mostly be off-grid since 2016. But Tesla has yet to make this arrangement common. The announcement of the Project Oasis has given us some hope that it might finally happen, and it looks like Tesla is planning now a mini Oasis. The project is about 50 miles north of the original Project Oasis, also on I-5 between LA and the Bay Area. We're calling it a mini Oasis not because it has fewer charging stations than Oasis, it actually has the same number of planned stalls at 168, but because it doesn't have as much solar and battery to enable off-grid use. The Oasis has 11 megawatts of planned solar power and 39 megawatt hours of battery storage. The new project in Coalinga has less than 1 megawatt of solar and 15.5 megawatts of energy storage. In the case of Oasis, the grid complements Tesla's microgrid, and in this new project, it's Tesla microgrid that complements the grid connection. That's all we've got for today, November 6th. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of your friends and neighbors. Community is what gets us through. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want to hear more about all the exciting new developments in the world of clean energy and electrification.